Hi guys, welcome back to the Sober Confession, where we converse and confess with a sober mind. This is your host Jenny. Today we'll be talking about how men handle depression. So today we are going to be having two amazing guests as always. All my guests are amazing, guys. To agree on that, we have Peace and Collins. I think most of you have heard from them before if you've listened to the previous podcast, but this time they are back with views on different things. So many people asked for Collins to come back. I don't know why people liked him. We shall find out later. Maybe he was being honest, I don't know. But people really liked him, and the feedback I got, most people wanted him back, even Peace. Anyway, I think I'm just being polite, Peace. I'm not sure if they asked for you back. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Anyway, so Peace is a technical recruiter for a US firm, and Collins is a loans domain expert at TCS Hungary. I'm telling you, today we are not chilling with the small boys. Anyway, we're going to be talking about how guys handle depression, and we have Collins who's going to be giving us the male view, and Peace and I will be finding out more because I guess so many females don't know how that sometimes maybe their partners or their friends or their brothers or any male figure is in depression, and how we can be able to assist them. So, hi Peace, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. Today I want to make sure that people ask for me so that I come back.
Yeah, let's wait. They're going to definitely ask me. Maybe they did, but I want you to remain humble. So I won't tell you.
I'm humble. I'm kneeling down.
Okay. Okay, it's good you're feeling fine and great and healthy, I assume, and happy. Yeah. So I've already introduced you, unless you want to add in something more. Did I miss anything?
No, you didn't.
Okay, and oh my God, I forgot to say, this is a former Miss Uganda contestant, guys.
Wow.
Collins, please keep calm. Wait, we've not yet brought you to the stage, but you're already speaking.
He's wowing.
Yeah, so Peace is a
waiting for my opportunity.
Anyway. Okay, hi Collins, how are you?
I'm good, Jenny. Feeling? Thank you for calling me back.
Okay.
I'm feeling great. It's Friday. The energy is right. The vibe is on. So I'm excited to be here, and I can't wait to share.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll jump right in. I hope I introduced you right, Collins. Oh,
he's a rapper. He's a rapper. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a rapper. I forgot to say, go check out Collins on YouTube. He has some amazing hits, you guys. You will love them. Please subscribe to his channel. And what do you guys say? Don't forget to hit the notification bell.
Share, follow, and hit the thumbs up. And my channel is called exclusively Collins J. I have amazing songs there, amazing videos. I think people will like them, and
They will, obviously. Please, guys, go and check him out. So let's jump into today's discussion before Collins starts giving us an acapella. But Collins, let's give us an acapella.
Let's first get down to the acapella will come at the end.
Yeah, Collins.
Promise.
It will come at the end.
You've heard.
Yeah, I have. But Collins.
We're going
Collins,
to...
I think you're smile. You know smile.
Now who's a smile?
Smile is Stingy Men's Association of Uganda. That's how they behave.
No, I don't belong to that team.
We shall find out.
Yeah, you're gonna find out.
you know, when people hear you, they'll come and tell us the truth. Anyway, guys, you forgive me. I'm under the weather, so you hear me coughing here and there. But I had to do this for you people, my people.
Yeah.
I can't disappoint you. Yeah. So, Collins, have you ever been depressed? Okay, I rephrase my question. I think everyone has ever been depressed, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So, what's the most vivid memory of a time that you were in depression? Can you just narrate to us what you think happened, how it was, how you knew?
Yeah. What I can remember right now is I think that time when we all started working from home, you know, we had a situation like where I work here in Hungary. We have the winter period. Winter period is actually a very dull time for most of us. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you stay in the house almost all day. When you look outside, the weather is looking so dull. It's not giving motivation at all. And then whatever you try to do is not working out. And that time I was in that kind of that moment. It was what I call the dull moment. And then at that time I wanted to change my job at the same time. And you know, when things are not working out, like everything, you get a lot of disappointment from friends. Even the friend you do for almost everything, they kind of disappoint you. When you just need something small from them, they disappoint you. Even like it reached a moment where everything is a reject. You understand?
Yeah, even the jobs you were applying for.
Yeah, the one time I applied for a job, I reached the final, and it was my dream company. I reached the final stage, and then at that point at the peak of my depression, that's the point that they selected somebody else. And then you know how that can call you down and put you off. And I remember you living alone. You don't have a girlfriend. You when you look outside, the weather is on another dull moment as itself. It's not giving you motivation. You get what I'm saying? And then
but
depression kicks
in. Collins, can I ask you something? So if you had a girlfriend, do you think it would have been any different? Maybe.
I think that is something I can explain. A girl. Like going down into our topic, there's a way girls pamper. There's a way girls pamper. But it's true. I see it from my friends. I see it from people around. When you have when you have a girlfriend, there's a different way girls pamper. And when you're going through something, you're there sitting. She brings you pineapple.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Dreaming, she wakes you up and she reminds you that you have to do this. She goes and cooks for you dinner. But if you're alone, you're not going to eat. Depression is hitting you. You're not eating right. You're missing work. Life becomes a mess. Everything is disorganized. Have you ever been in a room where you don't care about anything? You have dirty clothes. You throw dirty clothes anywhere. You don't even lay your bed. Like you don't have.
You don't even shower.
All those things. And if it's winter, you don't have the motivation. Then how are you going to shower when it's cold out? You get what I'm saying? There is no way. There is no way you're going to think of showering unless you reach that point where your body really needs it. Then that's when you okay, let me just go and tassel the body. You get what I'm saying?
Tassel the body.
So help the body, but
help the body.
Rescue. I think
rescue the body. Yeah.
So do you think that you stopped yourself from doing simple things like maybe bathing, returning a call, picking up a call? Like, what were those signs? Because I'm sure you felt that, I think I'm just sad I'm not getting this job, or what makes you realize that, or what made you realize that it was depression?
the thing that made me realize is depression is because first of all we have Google. You know, we all know the signs of depression. No morale. The things you used to like doing, you stop doing them. Like I like music. I like composing music. I stopped doing all that. You stopped connecting with your family and friends. You know, it's a time when my mom is also wondering, you don't call me anymore, you know? I don't call on her to check up. Like I used to call her almost every Friday. But this time there was no motivation to call even family or friends. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And you stop doing certain things that you actually used to do. You understand? Yeah, sometimes you feel sickish, but when actually you're not sick. Sometimes you feel okay, there are different forms of depression. There's depression that is beyond, where you see the people who become psycho. They start seeing visions and things like that. I didn't reach that extent, but it was that normal depression where you lose motivation for literally everything. You understand? Okay. And yes, then you're always looking for pleasure. You're always looking for pleasure, anything that makes you happy. Let's say going out, drinking, and things of a sort. Those are the things that you're going to resort to to replace the things you used to do. Yeah, that's correct.
Memes, yeah?
Mm-hmm, correct.
Were memes part of them?
Memes, I wouldn't say so. There are two things. There's a different way girls handle depression, and that's not how men also. And that's not the way men handle depression. Like there's a difference between girls and boys. You understand?
Yeah.
Girls are easily impressed by small things like memes. Sorry, you say?
That's so funny. Peace, would you be impressed by memes if you're depressed?
I think it depends. You guys, I think when I'm depressed, I'm kind of off social media.
I think me too as well. I don't think I would want to. I would be really interested in that word. So I don't know. I think that's a misconception some people have, but we shall get to. So, Collins, girls get impressed by small things. That's funny. So if someone sent you flowers, you would not feel better.
A girl who's gonna for a boy like flower. What am I going to use the flower for?
Jesus Christ.
That anyway.
Mostly the girls. Mm-hmm.
So Collins, Peace asked you if you had a girlfriend. I don't know why Peace asked that question first. If you will confess and tell us at the end. Anyway, so Collins, she says, if you had a girlfriend, would that season be easier? Because I feel like guys need this alone time when they're depressed. Don't you think having a girlfriend, she would encroach in your space and you would not even be impressed by those things of like pineapples or waking you up or reminding you how amazing you are?
Jenny, that's a very good question. And the way I can answer that question is men handle depression, stress, things of a sort in a different character. Like you mentioned, they like lonely time. They don't want, let's say, there are women around and things of a sort. The reason to that could be because men don't want to show their weak side to the girl. You understand? And women are different in the other direction because they want the guy to look after them. You understand? She can be there, and then she's there like looking sad. Then she wants the guy to go, okay, you back. Then she comes running. She's there like, women take that, that affection when they're feeling sad. They'll even show it in your face. You will see her like walking to show you that she's sad. You understand? And then she wants you to go and hug her or buy her flowers. Like you mentioned something about the flowers. Then you buy her flowers. But for the guy, if you buy him flowers, he don't want you to know that he's feeling weak or he's depressed. That's why they don't want you around. But then there's a way you can tackle. Like if I had a woman, there's a way the woman can go about it. Like if I'm depressed, I don't want you to know that I'm depressed. But there are certain things you can actually do for me that help me out if you know that, okay, he's looking disorganized, he's drinking too much, you're gonna sense that there's some kind of you can, let's say like Jenny, your husband, you can easily know that something is not right. You understand? And then if you know that means you're gonna be, when you see him oversleeping, you're gonna go wake him, honey, wake up, I brought for you some tea,
Wow.
But then don't show him that that he's depressed. You understand? You just come, like, you do for him those things, and then you be there, you cook for him food, you bring for him
you don't
food.
ask, you don't ask like, what's up, like, are you
they
okay?
Don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that they are weak. That's the thing.
Okay.
Unless there are men who, and there are men who open up. Actually, they'll tell you, like, at work things are not going on well. But if there is that certain depression that hits so hard that they don't want people to know, they don't want you to see them as weak, or they are going through something, even when it's between your marriage or it's something like that, they don't want to show it in that sense. But but that's how I would answer the question.
So I understand that you'd want your space, but you'd want your partner to still act normal and do the things that you would need them to do. For example, be there but don't be there. You get? Okay,
because
that's a
I'll
new
add
one.
Because you actually need it. Because when you're depressed, first of all, you're not going to eat food. If you had a woman, she's going to bring for you the food and you'll eat it. You understand? You're going to be demotivated to do certain things. Your woman is going to put you in line in a certain way or the other. You'll be like, let me just do it for the girl. You're going to stop doing certain things that you should be doing. Your habits, things that make you. But seeing the girl around, she'll come, make you laugh a little bit, then it cheers you up a little bit. However much you're depressed. So that's it.
Okay.
I think. I also have
something.
Like, I have a guy friend, and last month he told me something that it's just directly to this topic. Like, he was going through something, and then he told me that, you know what, peace, when a guy is depressed and he's going through life, like, let's say he's really going through a tough situation, and he told me that usually girls panic around, let's say it's a spouse or a guy friend, and he tells me, like, maybe if you're married, you're going to try to panic around him. You're going to ask him, oh, can I make you your best dish? Then you make it, or you want to cuddle, or you want to kiss him and everything. And then he told me that all that wouldn't be, like, it would be good because you're trying to create solutions, but it's not what he needs. And I asked him, what would you be needing in such a situation? And he told me that all he would be wanting is for you to be there by his side. So I'm thinking that I think the being there can be different depending on how you understand your guy friend or your partner or your spouse, depending on the male relationship you're having with that with a person. So I feel like Collins being there is more of the girlfriend.
Tea and pineapples.
Pineapple, exactly. And then for my friend being there, he told me you just have to be quiet and everything. Then I asked him, me, because I'm a talker, Jenny, like, I can't be there and be quiet. Like, I have to ask. I'll be like, I told him, for me, I'll be like, honey, what's wrong? Is everything okay? And if you tell me, then I'll be like, how can I?
Exactly. That's what.
That soft voice, a guy would feel so satisfied. It's a natural thing. Imagine, Jenny, somebody just randomly asks you, Jenny, are you okay? How do you feel? Like, with a soft voice. It's very natural. You'll be like, this person cares about me. But if you're alone, no one cares about you. You understand? It's different.
Is there a hard voice? First, give me that hard voice.
Anti men have hard voice. Now imagine, you know how some of our friends talk. I have my friend Kenneth. For him, like, you come with a hard voice. You're depressed. They don't know what you're going to do. But the lady, she's going to come. Collins, are you okay? She'll come then.
Okay, guys.
Nakolachi, and she does what?
I think cuddling, right?
She cuddles with you, and you know, like there's that, you know, when it's different when a girl gives you a hug and when a boy gives you a hug. You understand? So when the girl gives you the hug, you understand that boyish hug, you know, like
it's
that tough one.
Yeah. But a girl is going to come, you like to be the hug is like a cuddle if you're not feeling fine. So there's a difference, you know, even in the reaction. Mentally, you're going to feel okay, you know. And you know, there's that softness with girls. That's why that's what I was trying to explain earlier.
Yeah, understood. So generally, be there, but don't be there. Like, give them that. Act like you're not seeing it, but be there and make him feel like, okay, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I tell you, there's this one other thing. Yeah. When a guy is depressed because they are broke.
Oh wow!
Because they are broke. A guy never wants to show that they are broke. You understand? And then he doesn't want the girl to know that he's broke, and then he's depressed because he's broke, so he has to hide it from you. You understand?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So there's also that kind of depression when I'm depressed because I'm too broke.
So that kind of depression doesn't want a soft voice.
I think it does. It does. So when you know your person, because for example, I'll refer to my guy friend again, because when I asked him, like, I would ask you, honey, what's wrong? And then I would, let us say, if he communicates, then I'll be like, so honey, how can I be of help? So when the guy is broke, you would know your person that, oh, you know what? Okay. My honey is not well financially. So
but for you, peace, this you're telling us, ask his guy friend, but you're referring to him as honey. You be direct. Mama Collins, you're here. She's like, guy friend, but I'm like, honey, what's wrong? So I'm confused. You're going to confuse some people out there. Our listeners will go to their guy friends and be like, honey, how can I be
Oh my goodness. Okay, look, we were doing a play. It was like a role play, like he's my husband. And
I understand. Wife. Of course, I'm just teasing you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I can be like, honey, what's wrong? And how can I be of help? So the brokenness, Collins, if I'm your girlfriend and I know how you spend on me when you have and everything, I would really know that now my guy is down. So what I will do when you're down, I'll buy for two. This time I'll come to your house for two.
But that's now a question I want to know. You know, Collins is saying your person wants to hide it from you. So by you accepting, if you usually don't accept things for two, by you accepting that, aren't you showing your person that you're broke? I'm asking. I don't know. We want to know from you, Collins.
Yeah,
I think it can be. I think it can be like a kind of a surprise, you know. You know, there's that kind of being broke when you know at some point you have to tell your woman that you're actually running broke. Okay, then there's that brokenness that is just for seasonal. Your man is over. You're waiting for payday. You know, you're waiting.
Or it's held up somewhere. Yeah.
So at some point, I'll mention this at the end during the sober confession. But
we don't wait.
A little light.
Yeah.
Just to give a little light on it. You know. There's that seasonal brokenness where you don't want the girl to know, especially when you're still trying to get to know the girl and you know that dating phase, you know, and you don't want the girl to actually know you're broke, but you're broke. And if a girl does something, she can do it like a form of a surprise, you know. So now you have to put it in your face to show you that you're broke. Otherwise, there's no guy in this world that likes a lady to do for them things and things that he normally does. The guy will just sense that she probably knows I'm broke, and he will probably won't accept, or he may accept, but you know he would want to revenge on it again. You understand? He'll probably go and borrow money to show you that actually I'm not broke.
I think, Collins, that differs. For example, like my personality, I'm an independent woman. I would feel weird if all the time the guy is spending on me. I would also love to spend on him. So if you know you're dating someone independent as peace, this time when I realize that really my honey is down, For example, if it's dating, if my honey is down, he will know that Apisorace does this, you get. And then if we are just starting the relationship, I also have this thing. I be like, hey man, especially me, let me pay this time. I do it a lot because I just feel like we are all adults, we are all earning, so you will not feel it. And then if we are married and I find out my honey is actually broke, for me to be honest, guys, with you, I would go get my money and hide it in his wallet. And he probably would think, hide it somewhere where he would think maybe he put it there and he forgot it, and just pretend. And if he asks me if it's my money,
Peace for president. Collins, have you heard?
I've heard.
And if he asks me if it's my money, I would tell him, not really, maybe it's yours. I saw it there and I thought it's yours. But deep down, I would be knowing my honey is down and he needs that money. So I think it's just getting to know your person and you have a balance, you know? Yeah.
Okay, Collins, you're going to give us your opinion on that, but I don't know why. For me, I would say I would imagine open communication is also good. Because in the times when you're happy, in the times when you're normal, you can see your person's patterns or your friend's patterns, and then the time that they're depressed, you can know, and then maybe imagine that this could be it, that could be it. But from what I've learned from Collins is you don't have to ask or you know, but the person be there, but don't over be there. So Collins, is if like you're really friends with someone, put these things aside of you trying to pursue a girl, can you openly tell her like you're like, I'm broke?
Wow.
Specifically broke or even other kind of
depression? You hint, you're like, hey man, by the way, I don't feel like going out. Don't you think sometimes you give those hints like, hey man, you guys can go have fun, I think I'm going to stay in and watch a movie. I don't think I can make it. Like, don't you hint it in those ways?
I mean, you know, like I said earlier, men, that's the biggest challenge with men. That's why so many men face depression and they are never attended to, because actually they keep quiet on so many things. And yet ladies are kind of more open. They're open book. When they face something, they'll show it in your face. And if you're her man, she will show it times 3 in your face that, you know what, something is not correct.
Times 3. Yeah.
But then if I'm broke, and there are guys who open up for real. There are guys who are too extrovert, and if they are broke, they will say, you know what, I don't have
extroverts on the other side.
These other guys,
I feel like extroverts are on the extreme because they talk.
Yes. The extreme, even an extrovert, when they are broke, they don't want to show a girl that they are weak. But
that's true.
But on the other side of us, for me, I can just show it like, I have things to do. I can avoid it. You know, there are so many ways to avoid spending. Of course, that's true. But if it is that kind of situation that causes depression, you know, that kind of stress. Let's say you're broke, you're depressed because you're actually broke. Then in that way, it's kind of different. You understand? Because you can't actually sit down with a girl to talk about it. Like, you know what, I'm depressed because I'm broke. You feel ashamed in certain way. You know, you feel like you're not a man enough. You know, you feel like there is something missing, and that is something you can only open up to a guy. But to a lady, a lady trying to date, it's different.
Yeah, of course it's impossible, that one I know. But so I just want to know, like, guys talk to their other guy friends when they're depressed. Like, I would want to know how do you handle it? Like, what helped you, especially you, during that time when the COVID, you said you were looking for a job, and what are those things that you did that helped you get out of it?
Yes. Now going to the good thing. That means you need to have good friends. Let's say, especially boys and people who are too close to you. Like, let's say for me, I had my friends that I work out with. You know, at that time I realized that something was going wrong. I started getting stomach ulcers. I started becoming too small, like thin. I was going back to, you remember I used to be very thin. So I realized I was starting to lose weight, getting stomach ulcers and a lot of things. Then I knew I had a lot of things to change. I had to just wake up one day and started going back to the office. I have my friend Kenneth. I think you know him. He works out in the gym. I explained to him, you know what? We need to work out together, because previously we used to work out together. We started going to the gym again. I started redoing the gym, the workout alone. I think it's the best therapy for depression.
Therapy.
Yes,
makes sense.
After work, I go to the office, like to live that daily life, that routine life. You go to the office, when you see people around in the office, it's different. You see there, you look at a nice walking by, you just smile. Things like that.
Yeah.
Then you're in the gym working out, like, you see people are lively, you go say hi to people, hey, what's up? People you haven't seen in a while. You go work out the muscle, you feel happy about your gains. You start, because when you work out, you naturally eat well. So the system kind of starts coming back, regaining. Me, that's how I went through the depression, But then there are certain things yes, working out mostly. But that's how I had.
Peace, you were saying?
Yeah, I think before the working out, it looks like before that, let me first say something about being broke and everything that broke depression. For me, I also feel like Jenny and Collins, if someone is broke, we bring back now the Jenny remedy of open communication. I feel like if you see a future with Peace, be authentic enough to tell Peace, you know what, honey, we are not going to the cinema as we always go because I cannot anymore, but we can hang out at my place, or we can just go sit at the park and eat some bananas. I feel that's the authenticity that I would need in that relationship,
okay, for me, I would just think like Collins, I say, men and women, we are made differently. Men don't like showing their weakness. Women, we share. So for a guy to tell you that he'll be showing his weakness, I assume.
I would be touched though. I would be happy because
we are different.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Peace, what I would say about that is, when let's say, like, you brought it in that perspective of if I'm actually dating you, and that's the worst point. If we are actually friends, like the way, let's say, like me and Jenny can, Jenny is my very good friend, maybe I can open up to Jenny. That's different. But if I'm trying to date you, or I'm saying something with you in the future, the perspective is going to change, because first of all, I want to give you the world. I don't want to show you. I don't want to show you that part of me that is even because men, we think a lot. That's the truth.
But men, Collins, if you can now only afford a village, I know you'll give me the world in the future. You can just.
What if he might feel like he's going to lose you? He might let me tell you. Yeah, I feel like Peace. We're using a sample space of like a very not a very like. Okay, actually, in this situation we are using your character, but do you know that there are some people out there that would freak out if you tell them that you're broke, and they would actually, you would lose something good. Yes. So this advice might work for people with your character, with I'm keeping myself out of this.
Jenny, I'm joining those people. No, I'm not joining those people. It's like, actually,
please.
Let me freak out. Yeah.
Please, like you said it, you're only talking of people like you. Like in your idea, you're only talking of people like you who are he's broke. Don't worry, I'll have you. But
she'll hide money in the wallet. Yeah,
you even hide money in the wallet. Wow. We wish we knew that all women are like that. You understand? If a guy likes a woman, he doesn't care if she's a gold digger, if she's an angel from the church,
That's true.
Either way, he would not like to. He wouldn't love to show you that he's he wants to show. Yes, he wants to show you that he can take care of you. he can provide for you, especially if the brokenness is seasonal. Maybe he did some stuff this month, and next month is expecting money. So at this remaining time, he would want to hide it a little bit and wait for until he has money. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
Yeah. Oh wow, that makes a lot of sense. And Collins, I'm sure there are some things that annoyed you during that time. Weren't there some things that people did that annoyed you more and took you deeper into depression?
Yeah, annoying, especially friends that are unreliable. That time when during that time I had good friends that you can easily talk to, even girlfriends.
But Nange, you're saying we are good friends, but me, you didn't tell me.
Yeah,
and for you was far, so that's what I was saying. I was not. We don't open up easily, but if no, for this girl I didn't open up, but you're saying things that annoyed me. You understand?
Yeah.
That time I didn't open up to you because I don't want to show you that weakness of me. You understand? But then for the things,
I mean, I didn't get that.
No, what I mean is men, like I mentioned earlier, men I cannot just call you Jen and be like, Jen, you know what? I'm going through depression. I'm broke. It doesn't make it doesn't make me a man for me to call up to even any friend. It will be
makes sense.
Yeah. So what I was saying earlier is things that annoyed me, right? It's I had friends that I could rely on so many things. I do for them things, they're moving out of their house, they call you, Collins, come and help me. You go and help them. They're doing this, Collins, are you free? The time you need them, they're actually not there. You just ask for small favors. You ask very simple favors, but they will prioritize you over small things like disappointment. If somebody actually, generally, especially when I'm depressed, if somebody is let's say a friend, and then because when you're depressed, you're actually going to reach out to people, but not to show them that actually you're depressed, but you try to reach out to friends. When you're depressed,
or helping,
help, but indirectly. You want to help for help. You want to hang out with a friend. You're going to call a friend. You want to hang out with them. But imagine if that friend always is telling you, I don't have time. But actually, you don't want. You just want to hang out with somebody. You're alone. You're kind of freezed in your house. But then the time you reach out to people, they are not there. But when it's the other way around, when they always call you, you're always available. Because me, people know me. They want to hang out with me because they know I'm always available when it comes to the good vibes, the good energy. I think you know me. You know me.
We know you.
The vibes.
You like the happy.
But when you actually need people, they're not there. Those are most annoying things during that time. People are not there for you when you need them. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, so Collins, there are certain elements that you've been I can note. First is your availability to these people, and then your expectation versus reality. So are we telling people that once you're in depression, lower your expectation of people, or actually even from today henceforth, you shouldn't have high expectations from people, especially when you're at your downest moments. And then also where you said you're always available. Don't you think after depression you have to kind of change your boundaries, and you're like, you know what, when I was down, Peace, Jenny, let's say Patricia, they were there for me. So next time, if these three need me, I should be more available for them than yellow, blue, and purple. I called blue several times. So do you think also depression helps you to set boundaries so that you don't make the same mistakes, or for you still became available to all these people that disappointed you?
Good question. I kind of changed after going through that situation, and I'm not so much friends with whoever wasn't there for me when I need them. Usually I have that problem of I can't forget easily. I don't forget easily. If let's say somebody wronged me in any way, there is way I will be your friend, but I'm not going to kind of rubbish it out. I'm not going to be available for you all the time. So I don't even communicate with those people anymore. Like I just stopped being that available for them. But then their friends, the friends that are always there. Like I have my friend. We work out together in the gym. He's always there for you. Such a friend is somebody you're gonna give your time. Like if he needs you, like you hurry and go help him out, because he also helped you. You were going through stuff. You went, you worked out. He helped you come back to life. And those are friends will be there, but then you
and
have
he
to
did
know
it unknowingly.
He did it unknowingly. Didn't know. Yes. But then a friend who probably the time you need them, maybe you're on your deathbed and you kind of need to pass on something. And then they don't actually have time for you. You understand? So
those friends who do not those friends who do not prioritize you, you should put, like, you should know them. It will make you see
you
them.
should know them.
Because
you don't
for the
expose
good
yourself.
times, for Collins calls good vibes and having fun happy. So for the happy, like, it can kind of
blind
you and you
excuse
will not
happy.
see
true.
But during that time you cannot really see, because everyone is the same. But depression makes you see who your true friends are. That is a take home. True.
It is.
I didn't know that you should change after. I didn't know, like,
no,
I didn't know that
there's a saying that says
go on.
There's a saying that says make sure the one you put first is also choosing you. You understand?
Yes.
Make sure the one you choose first is also choosing you. Because if you choose people, but then actually when they start to prioritize, they put you on the bottom of their list, what kind of friend is that?
Bottom.
I'm telling you.
It makes a lot of sense.
When you're depressed, you will know.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately, we have to come to the end of this episode.
Wow.
But we shall be back.
It
was very interesting. We shall definitely be back with a part 2. You guys are amazing company. But before we close, of course, and Collins, thank you for being very open. I like that, and maybe that's why people really asked for you back, because you give it how it is. Like, you're not
rough.
You know what time it is,
battery.
But guys, I have learned something. I'm going to freak out on freaking out on Brooklyn. Oh my god, no, guys, I have to start freaking out.
We have learned something.
What have you learned?
Something that I should tell Peace and Brock so she can hide some money in my wallet. Anyway, like, for to be honest, I have learned that I knew that I'm a person who's very
accommodating.
Like, what can I say? Like, I know I'm very accommodating.
You're an open person.
But so I tell you how it is. So I expect the same, but it's something I'm learning, like, as I grow, that, man, not everyone wants to know, or not everyone also wants you to be there. Like, so this has made it clearer that when people are depressed, you being there, like, oh, like, what's up, like, what? Sometimes just be there. You can see, but you don't have to mention to the person, like, by the way, I see, like, you're not happy, what's up? Just be there for the person and help them go through it. Like,
correct.
So that's my biggest take home.
My biggest take home is I'll also say mine. Always be there for people. You never know what people are going through. If somebody is asking for your help, and especially if they've showed some affection to you, be there for them. And you never know what people are going through. Because
that's true.
I think
crazy world.
Me, the real take home, besides the other one, it's more of to care more for my guy friends, because also guys go through a lot, to give them the soft hugs and to speak softly, like, Colin said, and also to make sure we are understanding what's going on, because sometimes I think we just think guys are good, they are okay, kumbe things are going on, so to pay more attention. You see how Jenny would pay more attention to Peace, she's a girl, and then you find Collins and you think maybe he's good. Kumbe.
Yeah.
So I think we should do that gender balance. So as you're checking on Collins, you're checking on Peace, check on Collins,
Yeah.
Maybe your high will save him for that day, Yeah.
Yeah, but also don't confuse them in the mix, because I'm seeing you're saying I'll give them more soft tags and speak in a soft voice. Man, you might come back to you and be like, Collins, you lied to me.
Oh my
God. Because don't mislead people also. But anyway.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go in for the sober confession part. So we're going to start with the girl.
The girl who is me.
First.
The girl who is me. Oh my goodness.
Miss Uganda, please tell us.
Yeah. So my sober confession is something that I did recently. Guys, I told someone that I crushed on them. Oh my goodness.
Give us
guys.
Give us Moti, please.
I actually didn't intend, but I saw the person's look it's like, please let me come back. And I'm like, wow. Like, please let me first process this information. You know how professional I can be? So that's the last line that was going to come out from my mouth. And I think when you grow older, you don't get embarrassed. And I just texted one of my best friends. I was like, oh God, your friend has just embarrassed herself for the whole year. So that's my sober confession. I had never confessed to anyone first.
That, right?
Yeah, that I've just embarrassed myself. But the crush thing,
but did you
I
die?
said it face to face. I didn't die, and I think I should confess more crushes. It was my first time. I'm like, wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Please confess more crushes. Can we get the credentials too? Do we know the guy?
The guy knows himself. It's our secret, apparently.
Tell us the name.
I can't say that name.
Collins wants Moti.
I say what Moti?
But the guy is handsome, guys. The guy is worth the cash. So he's handsome. And he's intelligent, and he's good. Yeah, like he's worth the crush anyway. I mean, he's intelligent, he's handsome,
didn't waste it.
I didn't waste it, you guys. It was like an investment. Yeah, $1. Maybe it's $1. Yeah.
Are we allowed to ask Jenny in the sober confession? Are we allowed?
Sober confession, as long as the credentials. But go ahead and ask.
Yeah.
So what was the response? Did the guy come back with any response, like giving
we are good friends.
That?
We are good friends. Yeah.
So you ended up being friends?
No, I mean, I told him. Okay, I told him. Collins, I told him it was a platonic crush. Later on, I realized it was platonic, but still, I had never imagined. So you think I played it, but he's amazing. Though he was worth the crush. Even if it wasn't platonic, it was worth it.
It was worth it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Collins, you want tea? Oh my God.
Good. You ask Jenny when it comes to tea.
He wants a flask. He doesn't take cups.
Okay. I don't accept small cups.
Yeah.
Actually, he will leave the dining and go to the saucepan.
To the kitchen. Those saucepans of the funeral.
Those are the big ones we go to. So Collins, tell us, what's your sober confession?
So my sober confession is there's one time I met a girl, and she's an Arabic girl. Arabic, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, Arabic girls are very pretty. They are very pretty. Like they have good behavior. So I met her. We even went dancing one time, you know. So and then one time I text her and invite her for a date. Like we went to a coffee shop, you know. And then guess what? Guess how much your boy had in the wallet.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Guess how much your boy had in the wallet. But hey, I didn't get embarrassed. I managed to pay for the coffee. We went for the coffee date. I managed to pay for the coffee. But usually, me, I thought it was a coffee shop. I knew I was broke. I knew it was a coffee shop. And usually after a date, you're like, okay, you're gonna like push her to her next, like maybe you're gonna push her to her bus stop so that you can go home. And then the girl said, how about we go for dinner? I feel hungry. Oh, what? And then remember your bro is broke.
Wow. Wow.
But luckily enough, I started pretending, like I don't feel like eating so much today, like and then I started looking for options of cheap places. Then in my head I knew a cheap place. I knew pasta was cheap. Then I knew this. So we started going to some places, like we visited some restaurants, and then I was my focus. I wasn't minding about what food she wanted. I was only looking at the bill. I was like, wow, this is not good.
Wow.
I was like, this is not good. I know this place. My friend came here last time. Then, I started playing, and then I proposed to take her to a certain Italian place. I knew that place they sell Italian pasta, cheap. And I knew that place was affordable. Yeah. So I went to the Italian place. We ordered. Then she started asking for wine. And then in my head, she started asking for wine at the beginning. And then me, when she asked me, what drink will you have? And then me, I'm like,
water.
I asked for water actually. I asked for water because, So they served us the food and everything. Imagine all that stress. They served us the food and everything. Yeah. So like it was a very beautiful date. I pushed the girl. I actually pushed. Yeah, I paid. I had, luckily enough, I had.
You thought he washed dishes.
Just was like my last $.
I wanted to see where this okay.
It was my last $. I literally paid it,
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I pushed the girl to her doorstep. Yes, to her doorstep. She was actually living not far. So we took a bus with her. I like 2 stops, and then I pushed her to her doorstep. I left her. Then blah blah. We kept texting, and then the interesting part is we reached a point, like it was sometime after like 2 days, the girl started ghosting me.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Imagine that stress that I had that whole night.
God.
The girl started ghosting me. Like,
wow.
We would text, and then she would probably kind of ignore my messages. Then she will reply like the next after 2 days. And then you know me, I don't function well with ghosting and blah blah. So what your boy did is I like kind of unfollowed her and I stopped all communication. And I knew it was how do you call it? I knew it was a dead plot. Like
dead plot. Mission impossible.
Mission impossible. Yeah. Anyway, like she was like I think she saw my stories and because she saw I unfollowed her, then she unfollowed me also. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we yeah, so that was my story. Yeah. Who?
Someone has
done it to you?
I mean, I think someone has ever invited saying that.
That's not the boy was broke.
Yeah, I can connect now. Funny. I didn't know that was that thing. Yeah, because I remember for him, he never wanted to eat something. Oh my goodness.
You guys, please. You guys have made me laugh so much with your sober confession. I can't wait to have you back on part 2. But thank you so much for honoring the sober confession invitation. We've loved you guys so much. I'm speaking for the listeners, and we can't wait to have you back. Otherwise, thanks everyone for listening. Please follow us on Instagram, The Sober Confession. DM us your questions, your suggestions, and all that. We'll keep you posted on every new episode and everything, and we'll continue discussing all these things that we discussed there. So please don't forget to follow us and click that plus button that's on your, whatever platform that you use to listen to The Sober Confession. Click that plus button and that's like the word. What do you guys call it? Well, that's how you guys say click the notification bell. yeah. No, anyway, that plus button will make you favorite the podcast. So every time each episode is released, you'll be able to get a notification. Otherwise, thank you for always joining us and all the support. We love you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.